Clause 7. Support. What is the duty of organization regarding resources? The organization shall determine and provide resources to establish, maintain and implement safety management, continual improvement and opportunities. What is the duty of organization regarding competence? The organization shall determine level of required competence of workers who affect or can affect health and safety performance, take necessary action safety maintain the level of competency, ensure workers are competent to identify hazards on basis of training, experience and education. What is the duty of organization regarding awareness? The organization shall make workers aware of policies, procedures and objectives, hazards, risks and implemented control measures, incidences and outcome of investigations and reports, benefits behind participation and contribution and how good to improve it, consequences behind nonconformity with management system, ability to remove themselves from unsafe situations. What is the duty of organization regarding communication? The organization shall establish, implement and maintain processes for internal and external communication at all relevant issues to occupational health and safety. Give example of what the organization shall determine. What to communicate, when to communicate, how to communicate and with whom to communicate. Whom is meant to be communicated. Internally, including everyone regardless the level and function, among contractors and visitors and interested parties. What to take into account during communication. Organization shall consider diversity of language, culture, education, level of education and literacy. What shall be done during establishment? Take into account legal requirements, communicated information which shall be consistent to occupational health and safety management system, then document all information. Clause 8. Operations. What is the duty of organization regarding operation? Organization shall establish, implement, and maintain processes to meet the requirements of occupational health and safety management system. How to implement required actions? Write down criteria of each process and procedures, implementing suitable controls in accordance with the criteria, make sure documented information is going as planned, then adapting to workers. What is the criteria to eliminate hazards and reduce risks? The organization shall establish, implement and maintain processes to manage hazards and reduce risks by eliminating hazard, substitute hazard, engineering controls, administrative and PPEs. What is the duty of organization regarding management of the change? Organization shall establish, implement, and maintain control of planning temporary or permanent change that affect or may affect occupational health and safety management system. Can you give examples of the change? Change to process, task, activity or product. New hazard and risk has arisen. Change to knowledge or information about the hazard. Legal requirement has changed. Development in technology. What is the duty of organization regarding procurement? The organization shall establish, implement and maintain process to control the procurement of products and services, ensuring its compliance with health and safety management system. What does this include? Contractors shall provide evidence about meeting the requirement of occupational health and safety management system of organization. Procurement process shall adapt health and safety criteria with assigning contractor. Organization shall coordinate with contractors to identify hazards and risks relevant to contractors' activities, operation, materials and products. Outsourcing. Organization shall ensure that outsourcing meet legal and occupational health and safety policy. Define organization's duty towards emergency preparedness and response. The organization shall establish, implement and maintain provision of emergency controls, establish planned response to emergency situations, train and instruct of it to workers, testing and practicing the plan periodically, evaluating performance and revising the plan to improve. Communicate information to workers about responsibility and duties, communicate all relevant information to visitors, contractors and outsourcing, then consider need of interested parties. Clause 9. Performance evaluation. What is the duty of organization regarding performance evaluation? The organization shall establish, implement and maintain a processes for monitoring, measurement, analysis and performance evaluation, determine what needs to be monitored and measured, methods for monitoring, measurement, analysis and performance evaluation, criteria by which the organization will evaluate performance and when the monitoring and measuring shall be performed. Evaluate the safety performance and determine the effectiveness of the safety management system. Ensure that monitoring and measuring equipment is calibrated or verified as applicable, and is used and maintained as appropriate. Retain documented information as evidence of the results of monitoring and performance evaluation, on the maintenance, calibration or verification of measuring equipment. Give examples about needs to be monitored and measured. Legal requirements and other requirements. Activities and operations related to identified hazards and risks. Progress towards achievement of safety objectives, effectiveness of operational and other controls. What is the duty of organization regarding internal auditing? The organization shall conduct internal audits at planned intervals to provide information on whether the safety management system fulfill the requirements and effectively implemented and maintained.